What's up, guys? TJ Got Kicks 89 here, back with another shoe unboxing for you guys. This is on a pair that is highly anticipated, as highly anticipated as those DC Links back there. This shoe reminds me so much of my skateboarding childhood in Aberdeen. I think I saw someone wear a pair there, or at least that the pairs were available when I was around at that point in time. And it is on the Axion Genesis, otherwise known as the Axion Marianos. So I'll just take you guys very closely because there's a lot going on in this shoe and it is a very special release. So firstly, you've got this box that kind of mimics the outline of the shoe, something that Nike did similar to their TS or Air Max Plus lines. It was transferred on this shoe. This isn't the original style of the box that it came in. Obviously, this is a re-release, a retro edition of the shoe. So Axion, obviously, just kind of starting to get their footing back in the skateboard industry, is re-releasing this. And obviously, this box it's a really special box. So you've got like this foil going on, Axion logo there, this navy strip down the middle. At the side, you've got kind of like the outline of the shoe with the Axion logo, which is prominent on the medial side. You've got the size tag there. You've got the same thing over on the other side. You've got the tricolor Axion logo on the other side of the box. And at the bottom, you've got the same thing going on over at the top. So, this is the good part. So, unboxing this with you guys, I'll pull this up and away from the shoe. Oh, so first and foremost, you already see like what's the impressive part about the shoe, and they gave you a what's called a dust bag, right, in the high-end industry. So you've got the Axion outline logo there, and you've got the Axion logo there as well. And this is the main reason why we're all here. I have to remind myself that I review the right side of the shoe at time. The shoe does come with the spare laces, and this is the 3M reflective laces that I think originally came with the shoe as well. So the Axion Guy Mariano, or renamed as the Axion Genesis. This shoe initially leaked on Instagram around the end of mid 2020, and Axion finally released the official images of the shoe on, I think it was in September, but the official release date of the shoe, and Axion did like a pre-order kind of thing where they obviously you had to just pay first for the shoe, and then they would make it and then release it out to you. So the official release date of the shoe, I believe, is 16th October 2020. I tried to get my hands on a pair, sold out. The second release of the shoe sold out, and then things happened. Basically, just COVID got worse, and I was very unfortunate to pick this up from a guy in JB, Johor Bahru, called his name is OGJB. So OG, what he does is basically he just imports skateboard shoes that aren't really commonplace here in Malaysia, Adidas models, Nike SB models, Axion models, FP, and he's kind of like a reseller, but not so much of a scalper. His business model is much more around what reselling used to be, which is to just bring shoes or products to consumers that are basically unavailable domestically. So big shout outs to OG. If you're watching this, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for reliving many of our childhood dreams. So it's also worth to note that he's also a DC Links collector as well. So yeah, enough talking about OG. Let's talk about the shoes. So the Axion Mariano was one of the very first models that Axion pumped out, along with Kareem Campbell's signature shoes at the time. So It's unfortunate that guy Mariano wasn't on this project, but obviously he's got his things going on with Nike SB and everything else and so on and so forth. But so they just removed his name and just slapped on the Genesis name instead. The only difference, and I think that this is what Golden Era Collector rightly pointed out, is that when the initial skate shoe wars thing started on Instagram, you could see that this part was yellowing like a rubber sole would, which indicates that the original models, which I've never held, most probably had a rubber toe cap, because it was it was the design language of skate shoes back in the early 90s to increase durability and obviously market their products better to youths and the emerging and different sort of skate style back then. So instead, what you have is a very, very premium white leather going all around the shoe. And I say premium because of this. So even on the lace loops, guys, you can see how thick that leather is. Here, you can see how thick that leather is on this side of the shoe. Like, wait, it's easier to see here, but you can kind of see the grains going on all around the side of the shoe. And this is good leather. This is good leather. So if you want images or basically how you would look like wearing this shoe, just watch Mickey Papa's was it Dew Tour or Street League, but the recent qualifier that was held at P Rod's Park. Just watch that. He's wearing the all black, the black white version of the shoe, but it looks somewhat similar to what you would get right now. So yeah, going off on a tangent again. So we've got primarily leather build with the mesh underlay. It's kind of like how the K-less lights, or the original K-less were designed. Most skate shoes back in the day had a mesh underlay to increase flexibility, a rubber toe cap to increase durability, and leather overlays to basically increase the support. And it's the same thing going on here. But what impresses me with Axion is that they did not change anything much aside from removing the rubber toe cap, which probably has its own legal implications and their own reasons for doing that. But hey, it still makes the shoe look more or less the same, exactly like in the pictures would. So leather, mesh, you got leather going up the tongue, and the Axion logo exactly like how it was. I'm not sure if this was supposed to be the tricolor logo, but hey, you got the Axion logo up there. You've got white piping going around the shoe. At the back, you get a rubberized Axion tricolor logo, mesh in the back obviously, and on the inside you get something that I don't really like when it comes to skate shoe design or any shoe design, running shoe, basketball, whatever, is white lining in the collar, because this usually your socks would rub against it, and obviously if you don't wear socks, you're gonna get this yellowed pretty fast. But hey, more the reason to wear your kicks. So you got the white collar. You've got a yellow backing for the backing of the tongue, and the size tag right there. The oval laces exactly like how it came with. And this shoe's serial number is 1002 out of 1998. So there are only 1,998 pairs available worldwide for this shoe. I'm not sure how true that holds, because then you've got like the pre pairs, you've got the sample pairs and all that. But hey, this pair is numbered 1002. The insole that it comes with is it's very, very ortholite-y. Compresses very, very well on foot. Basically just like how any old insole performed. But I would like to think that this was polyurethane back in the day. I stand corrected. An interesting thing, kind of like how Osiris designed their shoes and how actually most skate shoes were designed. ADO did this, most companies did this, is that you've got this, I think this is a Lycra lining, a very, very soft foam lining, and over there you can see number 1002 of 1998, which helps absorb more impact, obviously, as you're skating the shoe. This being a cup sole, one of the strengths of the shoe. Now, the technology that this shoe has is Axion's, I think it was, I forgot, but APS, but basically their impact protection system, which is actually just a Nike style airbag in the back. So you've got the rubber portions of the sole at the toe, and you've got the foam midsole part going at this wave here. So this is all foam right here, and you've got that tricolor Axion logo, which is so sick, so sick. The Axion logo there on the airbag, and I would like to believe that this airbag is kind of like exactly like how the Air Max units are, which means that it runs from here to here. You got the Axion logo on the rubber part of the outsole here again, and on the other side you can see exactly what you would see on this side, which is the silver colored or steel colored air pillars of the shoe, which I would like to believe is polyurethane. This midsole, sorry, I believe is made out of polyurethane. It compresses very well, very soft to the touch, and one of the most beautiful parts of the shoe, I think, was any Axion outsole design back in the day, man. So you've got this very non-conventional outsole, which works so well for skateboarding. It works really well for skateboarding. I mean, guy Mariano skated this, so he must have had some reason why he had this outsole on. But this outsole wasn't just featured on this shoe, it was featured on other Axion shoes, which I believe they are also retroing and re-releasing. So you've got this standard gum rubber outsole. You've got the Axion logo there, which when it gets dirty you can definitely see as you're walking. You've got these nubs, and the yellow portion with the Axion logo in the back there, and the gum rubber. So definitely really happy that I got this pair from OG. Definitely going in the collection, hoping to double up on this pair, wondering how it skates. I know that I'm going to be a big fan of this shoe if I actually find a second pair to wear to skate. I just want to highlight that not a lot of companies do this nowadays, and they stitch around the toe to basically increase the sturdiness of the shoe. Companies should be doing that a lot more. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the b-roll of this shoe. I hope you guys enjoyed the history of this shoe, me talking about this shoe. This is the Axion Genesis re-release 2020. Time for some action. Kareem Campbell, kudos for starting this company. Thank you so much for contributing so much to skateboarding in my childhood, many other people's childhood out there. Axion Genesis, time for some action. TJ got kicks. I'm out.